Rosemond Cleary, known in Calypso as Senator, has lived with his disability for 27 years. He was shot by a stray bullet that pierced his heart, lungs, and spine. He survived life-threatening injuries, but his disability has not stopped him. A former boxer, scuba diving instructor, and winemaker, Cleary says he has learned to adapt to his current reality while maintaining his independence and voice.
27 years ago, I was shot in the heart, lungs, and spine. A bullet pierced my heart, lungs, and spine, a stray bullet, and left me in a sense dead on arrival at the hospital. It was so bad that I was in a mortuary for an hour, 20 minutes, until a handyman came to put somebody else that had passed away, and realized my body was shaking. Rushed to get the doctor. When they unwrapped me, they realized I was breathing again, even with 2 holes in my heart and lungs. After surgery, I recovered after surgery, a few days after surgery, and I was told that I would not live for long. The doctor said I'd probably live for a week, maybe a week and a half. It's 27 years, I'm still here. The challenges are huge, but I'm sure it's harder for other persons who are young to the challenge. But for me, who have experienced my disability for 27 years, I have learned to work with it. You know, as a former boxer, I used to be a boxer. I am the former OECS and Caribbean champion. I still have that heart of a champion, and that helped very well. I'm able to roll with the challenges, make it work, you know. And when it comes to disability, that's the same way I carry myself. There's a lot of challenges in my way, but I work around it. I get away it. I make it work.
Now with Carnival in full swing, his story raises a wider question. Can St. Lucia call Carnival a people's festival if some people still struggle to access the spaces where the culture is celebrated? When he was asked if Carnival truly makes space for disabled people, he said this.
Oh, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, when you look at Carnival, it was not really designed with persons with disabilities in mind, and I can understand that because it's a party, it's fetting, it's rivalry as we call it. You know, you need your legs to jump and hop and run and and do all of the above that comes with Carnival. So I would understand that it was not really fully designed for persons with disabilities. But what I realized that for persons who was a part of it before the disability, still feel for it, still know what they miss, and will still go back and try to adapt to enjoy it. So you have to learn to adapt yourself, or even get a friend who can help you, assist you, or a family member to continue in that direction.
Although Cleary says he's never been a Carnival lover, even before his disability, though he doesn't mind watching, but he says part of the reason he can't take part today comes down to access. For him, it's not just about personal interest. It's whether the roads, venues, and crowds allow disabled people to engage safely and comfortably.
Unfortunately, I'm not a lover of Carnival. I love Calypso, I sing Calypso. I have never taken part in Carnival in my life. Never. I don't hate it, I don't like it, I don't partake. I would stand aside and watch it and put a good smile, that's enough for me. But I don't take part, so unfortunately I would not be able to contribute towards that area. It doesn't bother me anyway. I have never, even when I was not, when I was able to, I never took part in Carnival in my life, never.
Cleary is careful not to speak for every disabled person, but he says among some of his friends, accessibility remains one of the reasons Carnival feels difficult to fully engage with.
I can speak on the behalf of some of my friends and families who have disabilities, and of course, when you look at some of them use crutches, some of them use wheelchairs. I mean, there's no space for that, and you only put yourself at risk too. You have to be so discreet. I mean, think of people jumping up and you there with your wheelchair. People will jump up all over you too. There's a great possibility you can get hurt. So again, it is not something that was really designed for persons with disabilities. But we human beings, regardless of a disability, we can adapt and make it work.
This shifts the conversation from participation to access. Not every citizen wants to dance in the parade. Not every citizen wants to join a band. But every citizen should be able to attend a national cultural event without unnecessary barriers. In that sense, Carnival inclusion is about more than the road. It is about the full experience, from entering an event to finding a safe viewing area, using facilities, getting assistance, and leaving without difficulty.
Making the necessary accessibility available for all. not just able persons, but for persons with disabilities. But sometimes you come to a spot and there's not even a ramp. Persons can jump and get there, but the others can't, so they stop right there. So I think making the appropriate accessibility available for all.
As St. Lucia celebrates Carnival, Clary's story is a reminder that inclusion is not only about who plays mass, who performs, or who dances. It is also about who can enter, who can watch, who feels considered, and who is able to share in the culture without barriers. I'm Christabel Obi reporting for Hot 7 TV News.